What is going on, guys? Samuel the Views here review the 11th episode of Survivor and Transition titled Awkward. So the episode begins with Rick confronting Ron about lying to him about playing as Warlock, and to prepare their relationship, Ron gave Rick the Vantage mini that he found during the mooning in the beginning of the first episode. But Mr. Rick, it unfortunately has long expired, because it was planned to only in the first 3 episodes, but Ron never had Town Council, so he never needed to use it. Or he never felt he needed to, in general. Then we get to the War Challenge, where the players are joined by the loved ones, where we see Rick reunited with his wife Becca, Julie reunited with her husband Mark, Laura reunited with her father Joey, Ron reunited with his husband Lloyd. Now, I didn't know that Ron was gay, honestly. Victoria reunited with her father Rock, Aurora reunited with her brother Shane, and quite as emotional Gavin reunited with his wife Carla, which they barely got married 2 days before he was supposed to be on fire. Barely was supposed to be after. Because again, it's supposed to be after they got married a couple days before, which was kind of, which is definitely made me tear up, and I'm not gonna lie. Then of course, we got the War Challenge that was kind of used in here versus villains, where basically the castaways feed Ocean from bucket and tosses it a rough one, and we see Ron and Lloyd win the challenge and shows the chair with Julie and Gavin, which wasn't very surprising, honestly, kind of expected it. And knowing he was in danger, Rick ended up trying to search for a hidden immunity idol, and he found a clue that was hidden above a tree above the shelter, which I'll touch on a little bit. And then we see Roa searching through his bag, but ended up getting caught with him, which that's the title, Awkward! Like, honestly, I think it was honestly kind of hilarious. And then we see Rick and Nate trying climb that tree above the shelter, trying to be stealthy, trying to be quiet, and never dreaming. And then we get to the immediate challenge. Of course, we see the castaway standing on the fur against 2 walls, which actually was a little bit rushed and went a little faster than expected. And all in all, Gavin ended up winning. And of course, by trying to against Rick, the others make contingency plans in case the Rick had idol. We see Julie and Ron told Rick to vote for Laura and showed them and it was real. And it was showing a low smart to figure it out. Then you see Laura, Gavin, Laura, Victoria planning to split their votes between Rick and Ron. That's the biggest threat. And as it was last night, Laura could play an extra vote. She ended up giving it to Gavin to ensure that it remained in play throughout a tiebreaker vote due to his immunity. And Gavin was debating whether or not he should betray Ron after he shared a loved one with him. And no surprise, basically, Rick tried to use the vantage thing, but ended up being inspired and being embarrassed, and he played Ron and Julie for it. He ended up playing his out for himself to get the 4 votes cast against him. With Aurora, Julie, Victoria, and Ron wants to vote for Rick. And Rick wants to vote for Aurora, but then Lauren and Gavin lose 2 votes for against Ron. And no surprise, by a 3-1 vote, Ron got voted out. We unfortunately didn't see any of them from Extinction Island, but next episode we're gonna see a little more Extinction Island, and we see Rick kind of going crazy a bit, but next episode, it's finale time! So how do I feel about the most recent episode of Survivor and Extinction? Honestly, I thought this was actually a great episode. Definitely a lot better than last episode, which I thought was solid, honestly, at best, but this is definitely a lot better, honestly. It does have one kind of glaring flaw that does hold it back for me. Kind of a little bit some of the last episode, but this time it's kind of less glaring, but I'll touch on that. But this episode was all around pretty great, especially when it comes to the loved one portion. Now, I don't know if I mentioned this before, but the loved one portion is always one of my favorite aspects of every season of the show. I mean, imagine that. You were on an island. 30 days. Pretty much exhausted and drained. drained, hardly any food or water, trying to survive the elements, and then you feel very drained and feel like you're about to give up, or you feel like you're at the bottom, whatever, and then you end up seeing the person that you love, like a friend, family, or loved one, or your friend, like a family, or your wife, or whatever, and you're finally feeling rejuvenated, like, I'm just saying, because that's a common complaint I'm hearing about the loved one portions that they're kind of fake and too over the top or over dramatic. I don't do honestly. I mean, it's a tad bit over emotional, but I don't think that bothers me because it's always you think the emotions are actually feeling real and you can feel it from the characters' faces and their reactions. I mean, again, I'm sure you get that way if you were trying to survive an island. I'm sure if I were going to have out that way. But yeah. There's always some of the most emotional parts every season, and even some of the worst seasons are always my favorite parts of those seasons. They always are so emotional and touching, and this moment was no exception. So, especially especially with Gavin when he ended up getting married a couple days before he had to get a couple days early, so that kind of touched me a bit. But yeah, it was emotional to me as hell. There definitely some pretty funny moments in this episode as well, especially with the world going for Rick's bag and Rick's reaction to it. Like, that had me laughing my ass off. Seeing Rick trying to be stealthy, trying to climb the street, but thankfully he didn't get off. But again, it does have one kind of small flaw and one kind of big flaw. The small is that the immunity challenge that was kind of a bit rushed, honestly. Honestly, it wasn't like as exciting as it should have been, and kind of ended kind of quick. And not mentioning else again, like, to me, getting like a whole load of dirt challenges, and like, that's a lot of times they come in just dirt challenges, so yeah. But anyway, what's I saying? Oh wait, and the kind of big lane flaw is kind of similar to the flaw I had last episode of not as glaring. It's that the vote out is honestly pretty predictable. Like, again, I don't have a huge ability, but sometimes that survivor can be a problem. It's actually sometimes supposed to be like shocking or epic or whatever, when it's like, okay, I kinda knew it was coming though. Like, I think from not even seeing the episode, I'm probably just getting kinda knew that I was gonna be Ron. Like, I mean, we all know Ron was gonna go at some point, so it wasn't very obvious that Gavin was going, so it wasn't surprising that Gavin ended up betraying Ron, and he ended up using his 2 votes on him. Again, it really wasn't that surprising, honestly, and what was surprising that Rick was gonna use that advantage menu. And he was going to end up burying himself, and then he was going to end up using the idol as well, and I think he was going to end up being safe for another week. So it was a bit surprising the end up being the first one brought out of the immediate challenge, but, you know, it's a lot kind of odd thing, but yeah, it was kind of obvious that I was going to be around tonight, obviously, so I don't know if it made it so boring, honestly. It just made like, okay, why should I be shocked? Whatever, I mean. And it's coming season, and a lot of episodes season kind of unpredictable and all that, and like, I'm not saying every episode should be unpredictable, whatever, it's just, you gotta get a good balance and all that. It's just, what I'm trying to say is this, well, I still enjoy Drop Council overall, and seeing a lot of times the jury's reactions to it. It kind of hurt you up a little bit that the butter was pretty obvious that was going to be wrong from the get-go. Like, I think from the, not even from the episode, I already knew it was going to be wrong if it was when immunity or the end of finding out. Like, I kind of knew it was going to be wrong, honestly. But yeah. But Ron did play a game. I actually really like the guy, honestly. Mostly he was on Ron first, but he definitely has grown on me over time. And now one more, anyways. Overall, pretty good great episode. Definitely a lot better than last episode. I can't believe we're only one more episode away to the finale. And I still kind of know who's going to win. Like, Gavin is definitely contender to win, but in the other, I was like, mainly Victoria, Rick, and maybe Victoria and Lauren are the other ones that they're to winning. Rick, I honestly don't see him much more longer on the scene unless he finds out how I don't win the immunity. I don't really see Rick lasting much longer. And Julie, and Rory, they're kind of up in the air, honestly, but I mean, Gavin and Victoria are more than main contenders, but it's finally soon know. But so it's interesting. I kind of don't know who's really going to win, but and I'm not sure who's going to return to Extinction Island in the finale. And like, probably really wants to be like Brentwood Joe, but I'll talk a little more on that in the next episode review. Well guys, I hope you enjoyed my latest episode review of Extinction. Hope you'll let me know in the comments down below. Again, I'm very happy a lot of you enjoying these episode reviews. Like, it's gonna have, I'm not going to, you're gonna go talk about Survivor, and only 2 more episodes review, and then I'll probably have like a 4 episode review. Like, I don't know if I'm doing the finale or if I'm doing a type of review, but we'll see what goes on. And if you don't see like any other views or videos from me doing this weekend, it's mainly because my aunt is coming to visit this weekend. I kind of want to spend as much time as possible, and I'm also going to be working on this weekend as well. I'm probably tired, so if you don't expect me any videos during like tomorrow, Sunday, or even Monday, those are pretty much why. So I understand that. But I will definitely have more videos coming next week, and I'll definitely have a couple of top 10s and rankings that I'll be doing pretty soon. And hopefully next time I see Pokemon like the Pikachu, and I think at some point I will also have an in-game spoiler review for you guys as well. And as always, thank you so much for watching. I honestly truly do appreciate. If you haven't already, be sure to like this video, be sure to share, be sure to subscribe, be sure to follow all my social media sites, all in the description down below. I am Extinction-Episode from Extinction-Episode. I'll see you next time. As always, stay cool. Peace.